Hello! Welcome to Head and Shoulders, Knees and Toes Basic Stretching with Visha Lou. And I'm Visha Lou. My partner left me! Tin! I was gonna say today was gonna be with my stretching partner, Tinaroo, my cat, but she currently just ran away. But this is Tin, and she is going to stretch with us, right? Yes. She looks very excited for the stretching today. Today's stretching is kind of not the most funnest ones. They're kind of boring, but they're important. So that's why we have my stretching buddy with me. Keep me occupied. Yep. All right, let's do the first one next. All right, so we're gonna start with necks, and my stretching partner will not be with me. Tinaroo wants to play and not stretch. So maybe she'll be back later. It'd be quite nice. So yes, we're gonna start with necks. Yeah, follow me. So, to one side. No, really feel it in here. Necks for me is something that I need to do a lot because I have torticollis in my neck. This thing. And it makes it really hard to stretch. Fountain. Yeah. Stretch. And then, go back and forth. You can also twist to the side. Do that. You kind of feel it back up in there. Go over. This one really makes me feel this one. It's ridiculous. Ugh. But it feels so good and something I need to do way more than I do. Yes, and then your normal looking down. You can push on the back of your head to help push down further. Really feel it in your spine and everything. Yeah. You can look back. Don't be too aggressive with it and stuff. I don't actually know why. I was just told when I was a gymnast when I was a kid not to go crazy with the backwards thing. But that was in the 90s, so things could have changed. Maybe go crazy with your neck backwards. No. I also noticed when I was first putting my head back, when I first started contortion, my mouth would open up because it wasn't stretched enough even in there. I don't know if other people can do it and it's just because of my neck or something. But yeah, you want to close your mouth and you can feel it stretching there more. Not like this. Next is shoulders. I really like this one. I always do it against a wall, whether I'm training at home or getting ready for a show or anything. This is my favorite stretch to do. I don't know why, but yeah, I do it all the time, all around the house, at work, anywhere, and yeah, it's good for the people around you. But yeah, so put your arms on the wall and stretch backwards. That sounds confusing. Just follow what I do. Up, hands. So, from the side, looks like this. Put your head underneath, push back. I just kind of hold it until it feels good, and then I do it again. And I keep on doing it until it feels better. The more you kind of stand away and push closer is where you'll feel it more in your shoulders or your back or your lower back. I stretch my back a lot that way too, especially before shows, because most grounds are not something you want to be on. So yeah, stretching against the wall like this works out really well. So If your feet are closer, obviously that's what will be getting your back more. Further away, that's what's getting your shoulders. I also start creeping my arms up so they're way up higher. So my chest and everything up is all touching the wall and really feeling it. You want to get these arms back as much as possible. And then also, when you're doing this, you can bring it to a side. And you want your head up as tall as possible and pushing back and really opening that shoulder area. And pull it over to the other side too. And whatever you do to one side, you do to the other side. When I first started doing this one, my head was so down like this. I could barely get it up. But yeah, when I get it up, not knock your head off. But yeah, pull it over and back and really feel it opening up in that area. Also, as far as going backwards goes, there's also the other way. I just go against a wall and collapse backwards. I also do it on the ground, but against the wall is always nice. Then you don't have to go on grounds. And same with swing. Opening it up in here. And doing it to the other side. This one's much more bendy. Yeah. And rotate them around. Get them all loose feeling. It's also having them touch in the back. It's easier to do it on the ground for this one. This. And then have your elbows touch or go past. Yeah. I think that's all kind of the ways that I stretch my shoulders. Sweet. Next we are doing our wrists. So you can go like this, because you always need to be able to walk like yes. Okay. Wrists. So we just lean forwards and stretch them all different ways as you can. So forwards, and then you lean back so you feel it stretching in here. Flip it the other way. Side. So, yeah. Some feel a little bit more interesting. Yeah. And that's wrists. Oh, going like this. La, 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 shake 'em out. Alrighty, next we are going to do our ankles. Pointing and flexing. Pretty much every stretch you do, if your feet are in there, which they are because they're attached to your body, you should practice pointing and flexing in every stretch because it stretches different areas. But also just on their own. Yeah, so first, the flexy one. So if you can't reach over and grab your toes, then just feel it and try to flex as much as possible. And if you can grab, then grab and pull back on them. Some people can be all like, whatcha? But yeah, I can't. But yeah, stretch like that. You'll really feel it underneath. I feel it all the way to my butt when I do it. Some days it's really, I can barely, it's like, and it really hurts. But it's good to do. And then pointing, it's just on your own. Then sometimes it can give you a toe cramp. Which if it does, wiggle it out, kind of massage. But yeah, when you're actively really trying to point to get them down, yeah, it can give you toe cramps. And then also, there's just holding your foot and pushing your point, so it's stretching more. Very technical in my words. Stretching this upper area. Yeah, you do it down there, make your toes point, touch the ground. Yeah. Flex, point, flex, point. That's all.
Okay.
Alright, our last stretch is twisting our backs. Yeah, you're going to have to imagine seeing my spine twist, but it is in here. So yeah, shoulders are straight, and then you want to take your one knee, put it over top of your leg, take the opposite arm, put it on the knee, and turn. And keep on turning as much as you can, so your shoulders are square this way, opposed to this way, all the way this way. And then do it to the opposite side. Yeah, that's all for that one. Alright, that's the end for those random in-between stretches. So we have our necks, our shoulders, twisting our backs, our wrists and ankles, and yeah, so try to remember to do them every day with the backs and legs. They are easier ones that you can do sitting at work, on your break. You know, it's not as awkward to do around other people. Get it in there and everything. And yeah, thank you for still watching my channel. And subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, do all that fancy stuff. Tell other people so everybody can be bendy, just like